Hello, 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 guys and gals and non-binary pals. Welcome to today's Tower Defense Tuesday, where we play tower defense games on Tuesdays. I don't know why I always feel the need to try to explain why I call it Tower Defense Tuesday by then saying that we play the tower defense game on a Tuesday. But that was just suddenly very ironic in my head. So I thought I'd state it out loud. I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna... I don't know why that was so funny to me suddenly. Anyways, I'm gonna pull up the game. We're gonna play Gemcraft Chasing Shadows today. We're gonna try and go back and fill in the few tiles or so that we have where we haven't finished all of the maps on that tile. Just so that we can have all of the hexes be done. I'm trying to remember if game capture works for this one or if it's the other one I have to use. Oh. Hello, Region Tropfen? What? I'm so confused by that. I don't know if it's German and I'm just not understanding that or what, but hi. I'm doing okay. I have no idea what Regentropfen. Regentropfen? Friend? No, that doesn't sound right. My sister's the one who took German. I took French. I'm sorry. I don't understand. I'm sorry. I wish I did. But I'm bad at this language thing. Okay, evidently the game capture's not working. So this one, we switched to this one. Here's the game. I'm sorry, I don't follow what you said, but that's okay. I don't need to understand all languages, nor do I need to pretend that I understand all languages. I got the rest of the sentence. It's just that one word. We're at over wizard level 200, so that's also cool. I kind of forgot about that. This was my own personal account like a while ago, and we're nearly double everything at this point in time. And by the end of today, we might be double everything. So basically what I wanted to try to do is go in and not immediately click on these things. I wanted to go in and see what the map looked like and try out the levels. Because we were trying to do this one at the end last time. I think this is one that we had been learning. This combined gem sort of thing would be better for this map. And then doing the mana leech there. And then we just forced them to go north. Until they had to go here and then go back down south. And then it was just something like force them to go back that way. And then to go around there. And then they had to go up to left, and then I'd figure out an ending later. I can still upgrade that one. Cool. So you like to start crazy. Yeah, I mean, I didn't intend to click on this one right off the bat. But, whatever. Nearest orb for now is fine. I want to upgrade this one because it is my damage dealer right now. Because the more things that this hits and gets the final hit on, the stronger it gets. So giving it the chain length means that it's going to be able to hit multiple things at once. I don't have the beam, I just have... Maybe I should give this chain length as well. I did that poorly. How did it fix that? Just do the level 2 into it. 39 to 103. I think that makes sense for where it's at. Oh, and then put the bolt so it works right off the bat. Yeah. Because the more that they hit, the more damage they do, and the more final hits they get. The easier they will be dealt with. Yeah. I need to remember that this level doesn't have a beam on it. Because I keep trying to equip the beam. Yeah. This already seems to be going okay. I definitely remember that this was the level that I was struggling with at the end of last time. Let's try to get more mana right now. This beacon uses any damage done to adjacent beacons. Oh. One layer of extra shield. I should be fine without that. Okay, so far so good. This definitely does not seem like a 2-tower map. I'll start doing this at random. Oh, it forced the resocket. I didn't realize that. I know you mentioned prior that one of these symbols shows that they have extra abilities, but I don't actively tend to look at the side. Oh, one got through. Uh-oh. That's okay. I'm gonna upgrade this as soon as I get a bolt again. So this one gets nearest to orb, this one targets random. And for the sake of sending them into this turret, 108 to 289, 112 to 307. It's not just because of the amount of hits it's getting. Upgrade the mana core. I'm going to just make this target structures. Whoa, sudden lag. Okay, the frozen little guys are not... What? I think I was lagging there. Cause they disappeared. I don't think that's supposed to happen. I'm gonna go to random on that one. Actually, no, let's go to the least hit points with this one so that it tries to get the last hit on as many of them as it can. That may be the wrong idea. I'm banishing a lot. Okay, this cannot continue. Let's see. Oh. This needs to start targeting nearest orb. The only way to save this is to salvage the mana value. Otherwise, I lose right here, because that's 300. Crit and chain also. Yeah, that was the other option I thought of. This isn't gonna come back fast enough. Yep. That's okay. I didn't mean to start that level anyways. I wanted to look around a bit more and then click there to move the map. That's basically the gist of what we were going to do anyways, was try to complete these different fields that had already been started. So the J field over here is 3 and 4. To open the tome chamber, you need to get the cursed skill tome first from field G2. So let's see, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. G is down here. Wait, but if G is right here, I have to hope that this one will give me field tile G. Otherwise, there's no hope for me to open this thing. Let's see. Do I have more skill points that I can put into stuff? I have a lot of skill points that I could put into things. Let's remember, this goes all the way to 7. This one was like 3. Faster wave stones was always max. This is max. Yeah. I think I've got the best talisman that I can do right now. That's indestructible. Destroy all 6 of them. There are 87 waves. 999 tower shots to unlock. Oh my gosh. That's a lot. So I think it goes without saying I need a tower here. So they're going to come from the top and go down, and they're going to come from the right and go down. So I'm going to force it so that they have to go up and around. And I would like to break open these tombs. Well, there are only 50 monsters inside instead of 500. That sounds a lot more doable to me. I cannot upgrade both, so let's upgrade this one. Target nearest to orb and nearest to orb for now. No, target the monsters first, please. Yay. This is already going better. Right now, you get the bolt. Why not? Targeting the nearest to the orb seems to be okay for now. I feel like if I set it to target random, it's going to go down all of the towers first. Okay. I want to make sure that all those are in range before I just did that. 6 seconds left. Why am I lagging suddenly? Another 20 seconds of mana beam. Made sure to freeze the Spectre before he could take my gem. I'm gonna need another tower over here. I can already tell that that's not gonna be enough. Like, this one tower by itself is not gonna get all of the locks cleared. Another Spectre. Cool. We're handling this really efficiently. Which is nice. Nice to know. This one's just free to hit all of these tower shot blocks. I'll upgrade this one first. But I want to wait for that beam to go down so that I can refresh the beam at the same moment. There we go. Okay, I think I'm going to put another tower here and another tower here. With them targeting structures. But if they can hit that Spectre, I would greatly appreciate it. Cool. If you can hit the Spectre, please hit it. I can't afford to have this gem taken right now. That's why I'm choosing to target it with this against the Spectre. The beam's close enough. I'll just upgrade it now. Yeah. This seems to be going well. I still have about 60 more waves to worry about the shot locks, to be honest, but I feel like worrying about them now rather than later when I'm struggling to keep up with the wave as well is a better idea. I guess I can also do grade 2, 2 grade 2 gems. Oh, whoops, I did that wrong. Whatever. It was press B and then shift to copy it, but I did that in the inverse order. Whatever. It's close enough to being okay. cannot upgrade that one yet. Okay. Well, that's down to 300. These three on the bottom have not been attacked yet. I do like that this one tower is just cleaning up everything right now. It's got over 700 final hits. That's really nice. I don't actually know if I'd be getting more mana right now if it was letting both towers work. We're doing fine. Choosing to ignore the fact that I just sneezed. Oh, I can't quite upgrade it. I've got to use the beam first. Oh, that was cool how the beam just switched right down. I might have to change off of nearest orb. This one got another hit in. Grade 10 leeches 44 mana per hit. That's not bad. Okay, so it's at level 5 or 6 that they start getting a second attack. Level 6. How's the beam working? 7 seconds left. One more second left. There we go. I'm not even seeing them come out of the monster nest. They're all just getting destroyed inside of it. Like, the only exception to that is the giants or the reavers that have just enough health that it takes 2 hits. So this tower is putting up so much work right now. I'm enjoying this. This one tower is doing all the work while these are just trying to whittle down the shot locks. I'm already at wave 44 of 87, so I'm halfway there. Oh, am I gonna make it in time? I don't know. Target structures, target structures. Oh, am I gonna need to put another one on? 2 seconds? 2.5 seconds? There's another one. Can't upgrade that because I made more towers. Oh. I got so into the use of upgrade, then give it the beam. That's not how that worked for me. Might need to make another tower here. Move this strong one up. Once they're capable of consistently getting past this one tower, I'll need to think about putting a second tower in the middle. Alright, all these shot locks are starting to go down. This is going rather well now that I have a ton of towers down here. This one might be a little too far away though. 93, that's enough to upgrade this one. I will refresh that beam, even though I don't know if I should. Just because I keep sitting at 2 full beams ready. If I need to, I can combine these 2 gems together to make the level 12 gem. Though I don't think I need to at this moment. Yep. Seems to be going really well. I like this. I'm not having like any sort of anxiety about how we're doing. So this feels really nice. This one will probably need to get upgraded to be able to hit. Well, actually, no, in fact, it needs to get upgraded to hit the bottom one. There's no way around that. I can see the shields now, but I cannot see the actual monsters still down here. Even though I forgot to put the beam on. It seems to have gone okay. Now this one can target down all the way to the bottom. Actually, no, let's target this one. Can they all hit it? Yes, okay, cool. I keep zoning out just slightly and then realizing that the beam's not working in the middle. That should be enough investment in the back line that these ones should go down well enough. Yeah. Oh. Now it's sometimes getting a bolt off. That's nice to see. And now my back towers are sometimes supporting. I need to upgrade this first one again. Last lock should be destroyed in the next wave or two. Yeah. Part of me is suddenly very curious how long it would have taken if I had only used level 1 gems. But I also know that that's just stupid to think about. Alright, now I'm leeching 84 mana per hit. There we go. Alright, I think I will move a tower up here. And put that one there. This seems to be going okay. We're not doing horribly. How large of a gem can I make? Only a level 7. I say only a level 7 as if it was very easy for me to get to a level 7 gem when I first started playing. Just build a level 10. It's gonna start attacking the tomb. I hope not. I mean, it will if I click on it and select it as a target. But I'd better not do that. Not for a little while, anyways. Shrine appears. It's not horrible. Let's upgrade this one as soon as I get the mana. Upgrade that to 10 and move it closer. I'll make another level 7 nearest orb targeting. What's the shrine even? Getting rid of armor. Okay. Don't let any monster touch your orb for 80 beaten waves. Ooh. I like the Lord of the Rings reference. You shall not pass. Even though the actual words are apparently different compared to like the movie and the book. That's the word I was looking for. With how many books I've been reading in the past week or so, I don't know why the word book was the struggle word in that sentence. To the point of I literally bought 23 books like 2 days ago and have read I'm on book 3 right now of 23. I bought them 2 days ago. Okay. This might not be going as well as I want it to. I have time. I didn't picture that that would destroy the thing that quickly. The tomb was broken open and immediately destroyed. Let's see. Where was the thing? 2,454 damage evenly on targets. 2,454 should be enough for those two. So 30 armor does a lot more than I realized. So does 20 armor. Jeez. $133. I think I need this to be a level 2. Yeah, that's what I figured. Should I be doing this? Probably not. Am I doing it anyways? Yeah, because achievements. Look at all that mana I'm gaining. If I start getting overwhelmed, I use the free spells. Yay! I did okay. Ooh, 2 field tokens. Are they to the G area? Because otherwise I can't finish J at all. Or talismans. Map Hextile G. Max Heptiles. Max Hextile C. How did I put the word hextile and map together to make heptile? Hept would be sep. What the heck? Battle trait scroll, Swarmling Domination. Oh, that sounds like fun. Does that just make Swarmlings more apparent? J5 and G1. Maximum freeze charge and XP and just XP gained. That's not all that cool. I spent 1.6 mana. Well, now that we did really good and already have 600k XP, time to go for broke. All the tombs are open, so I don't have to worry about that. I cannot make that any higher. That can go to 11. That can go to 11. And that can start the game. Oh, I apparently pressed W and didn't realize it. Yay. That is already a really strong one. I'm now scared for how this is gonna go. If already the first one isn't going to die very quickly. Uh-oh. At least I have a lot of mana already. 450k already stored up. Uh-oh. This might not go very well. Upgrade, 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 upgrade. Nope, I can't upgrade that. I mean, I still have all 9 orblets, so I shouldn't be afraid that this is going to get through too quickly. If anything, it just makes sense that the giants are going to get further than anything else, because they have the most HP and the most toughness and the most armor at the same time. Let's do this one. $29 shadow cores. I feel like that was worthwhile. Alright, upgrade you, upgrade you, upgrade you. Can't upgrade you. Gonna have to start banishing things in a second. Starting to have to banish things. It's not fun right now. Yeah, no, this isn't gonna keep going well. Gonna be able to upgrade everything to level 12, but I don't think that's gonna matter. What did I just randomly destroy over there? Something died over here. Oh, they're getting through. Yeah. Yep, that's okay though. Genuinely have no idea what randomly got shot on the right side, but that's okay. G and leveled up 5 times. That's not bad. Okay, so in order to beat this one, I need to get the Cursed Skill Tome from the field G2. So to get this tome chamber, I need to get this tome chamber. Oh, I apparently got Steam achievements too. That's kind of cool. Swarmlings get -9. Okay, wait, what's the full-on thing? Swarmlings get -63% decreased duration on slow, freeze, and curse, plus 7 waves of swarmlings added, and plus 35% in endurance mode. Okay. Probably really bad that I am perfectly fine adding more swarmlings. What was this one? Did this one do anything better? What was the button to show that? Damage to swarmlings. I think because of adding more swarmlings. Yeah, I like the 4% XP gain though. I don't really have mana shards appear all that frequently though. I think I'll take that one. This one is probably actively worse because it's at a higher level. But having 37% damage to swarmlings while purposefully sending more waves of swarmlings seems like a good idea to me. And then none of these... Actually, maximum freeze charge. There's more freeze charge there. More freeze charge there. 33% more, jeez. Bolt charge. Barrage charge, which I still don't know what barrage does, but that's okay. Alright, G1 starts with 69 waves. Why is that the number I saw? God dang it. Still listening? No. That's fine. Corrupted mana shard never depletes. Weakens firing gems. That sounds cool. That sounds cool. All of these monster nests can be destroyed. I need a tower there. Okay, so the monsters come from the right, the bottom, and the left. Start with 2 tier 4s. And I can build a second tower. So let's see, if I put the tower here, it blockades this little route. But then I'm forcing them to go through. This removes all negative effects. Speed bonus. Shield. Removes all negative effects. So right now they have to go up and around, or they have to go down and around. If I force them to go down and around, I could make them go all the way over here and go up and just force them to take a really long route. But I don't think that that is that wise. The other thing I can do is force them to go down and around towards that one. Obviously, I'm not going to start it that way. But if I do that, how much of this can I get? Okay, and I can probably force these to have to go up towards this way. Yeah, because I can wall off this right side all the way down and force them to go up. And force them to go into range of this tower. Yeah. It is possible, it just takes a lot of walls. I'm gonna keep it targeting closest to the orb right now. I cannot let a single one through. Upon further reflection, I should have built the wall all the way across first, starting from this side. I can always freeze them if I need to. I don't think I need to right now, though. Which is nice. Okay. Pause this. Build walls all the way across. Force them to have to go this way. And force them to have to go up into that range. And then I don't have a bolt or a beam to be able to upgrade my towers yet. Alright, and I had just enough to be able to do another round of upgrading there. Whoops. That's okay, the beam is better for this anyways. And I'll just give the bolt to the right. I'll switch this targeting to random so that once I give it the bolt, it can target the beacons. Okay. Use up the beam a little bit more, and then we will upgrade this further. I gave the bolt, dang it, instead of the beam. Shots, and then it doesn't matter anyways. It's the beam. This gets... I did it again! My fingers were on the wrong key. No wonder I was doing it wrong. I had my fingers on keys 3 and 4 instead of 4 and 5. God dang it. I was wondering why I was giving the bolt instead of the beam. Dang it. That was stupid of myself. There. I finally gave the correct tower the correct thing. Cool. There's only one beacon left. Every time I say the word beacon, I keep thinking of the show I watched last night. I finally got a Crunchyroll account and learned that Ruby, RWBY, is on Crunchyroll. And so I watched the entirety of season 9. I think it was 9. The most recent season. I binge watched the entire thing because I'd watched all of the first 7 up to that point. And was like, oh, this is on a website that I have now. Because I knew that there was an anime for it, and then... Because there's Ruby Ice Queendom or something. Actually, let's do armor piercing. I'll just have this target the structures. Armor piercing just to get through the armor quickly, and then I'll put it up to the mana shard. Just getting rid of that armor. It's gonna help me out. There's one bolt left. We'll just put a beam on it. I don't care. It used the bolt as I was targeting it with the beam. Monster Nest number 1 is going down. Awesome. Monster Nest number 2. Ooh. Lag spike is the... It's the beam rapidly switching targets. That's what I'm realizing is causing the sudden burst of lag. Rapidly switching targets between 5 or 10 different swarmlings. That monster nest is about to go down as well. Yeah. Bolt the beacon, but naturally destroy the monster nest. It's probably a pretty good idea. Bolt's not doing a lot of damage though, but that's okay. Beacon is gone, there is no more haste. Awesome. 3 seconds on a beam left. I'll increase that to 22 in a second. Not quite enough to upgrade that one. Oh, now, why do I keep trying to make a wall instead of the... let's put this tower here, and I'll build another tower here. I'll build a tower here, and this one can continuously target the mana shard. Oh, it really does lower the damage. Wow. That's interesting. Eventually this shard, this gem is never going to deal damage. I need to put another beam on. I was so fascinated watching the numbers go down. Whoops. I am probably most definitely ADHD. Just watching the numbers go down was like fully captivating to me. Okay, I have a lot of towers built. I just need to build a lot of gems. But I want to first get these two to level 12. 43 of 69. Okay. This is now doing 2 to 30 damage in every hit. I love that. I love that gems can do that. The corrupted mana shard is very interesting and very entertaining to me. I want to see if this gem can ever get to 0 and 0, or if it's just going to stagnate at 2 damage to 2 damage. Or if I upgrade it, will it go back up to the maximum damage it can do? That's the other thing I'd like to know. This is an experiment. I'm getting rather close. What's this one? Unearthed shard. Okay. Does 2 to 7 damage, 2 to 6 damage. I love that. I'm fully invested in seeing if this gem will go to all the way down to 0 damage. You can destroy the apparition, that's fine. Alright, now that I have enough this does 2 to 4 damage. Science experiment upgrade. No, it only does 6 to 10 damage. Well, I had a hypothesis. I chose to test it. Looks like it doubles the values that you had. But now it bottoms out at 3 damage and 7 damage instead of 2 and 6. No, it does. It's going back down to 2 to 6. Interesting. Can I upgrade this one? Yes. Yes, I can. I didn't mean to click on that. I just wanted to use the freeze spell. Oh. There's a shard there. And another one will be unearthed. This corrupted mana shard is very, very interesting to me. And at the same time doesn't need to be. Probably shouldn't be, honestly. All of my turrets right now, or gems at this point in time, are all targeting nearest orb. She's going fine for the most part. I could just make a level 12 gem. We're gonna target random. Yeah, it can't hit the shard. We're gonna target random. Carrying object and least health. Here's to the orb. Target random with a bolt. That one down there is targeting random as well. I love this. I can still get 1900 mana out back from it. That's interesting to me. If I set this to target nearest to orb, is it still going to target the mana shard every so often? No, it is choosing to ignore the corrupted mana shard. That's good for me. Okay. I feel safe having a gem there if it's going to choose to ignore getting weaker as an option. And that's the map done. Yay, time for some reading. A corrupted mana shard, question mark. Harvesting mana from that shard makes my gems weak, but it also seems to have an unlimited capacity. Who made this and for what purpose? Interesting. Tower barrage damage. More damage to swarmlings and mana shard harvesting speed. Interesting. G2 and G6. Interesting. Endurance mode. Pause the thing first. The Yes, I comprehend what you're saying, I think. Beam makes mana because it deals a lot of hits all at once, similar to the Bloodbound gem. It's not about final hits, it's all about regular hits. Okay. It's not about the final hits. Yeah. I understand what you're saying. I'm just trying to get one word that you wrote repetitively out of my vocabulary. So I'm trying to read it while not saying the word. I hope that makes sense. I found that I use that word too frequently, and therefore I don't want to use it. It's a possessed giant. Interesting. It's got 1.9 million health. Holy crap. That's a lot of health. That's a lot of swarmlings. Even the swarmlings seem to have a lot of health. Jeez. How much health does this guy have left? 1.4 million. Uh-oh. To the firing zone. Yeah. I'm getting the gist of what you're saying, which is fine. With this game, you don't need the final hit. Okay. The one bolt takes out the Spectre. An entire beam went into the one giant at the lead. And it is still sticking around. Yeah. The logic you are telling me makes a ton of sense. Target the swarmlings. I want those orbs to stay closer to the thing so I don't have to vanish as much. Nope, I have lost all of my orblets at this point. Alright, you're gonna switch to just targeting the nearest to the orb. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Except for the fact that I just got 500k mana to be able to survive this a little bit longer. This is not going all that well. Nope, I'm not making it this time. Yeah. This is not working out for me, but that's okay. We're just going for extra XP anyways. Yeah, I've taken my hand off the keyboard shortcuts because there's no way I'm finishing this level right now. Yep. But we got almost 100k. Yeah, and that's the one that we just read. Okay. So I need the Tome Chamber on G2, which is this one. Mana Leeching, Poolbound, Bloodbound, Poison, and Armor Tearing. And then that'll get me the Curse skill, which will let me do that one at J4. Is there anything with the talismans that I can upgrade? I just got damage to swarmlings and mana shard. %30 mana shard harvesting speed with 6% damage to swarmlings. Does less damage to swarmlings, but I do think that's okay. Because I'm not sending waves early for mana, and 61 initial mana is not drastically different than anything else, so the 61 additional mana is worth 3, maybe 4 walls. Which, like, I guess could be helpful, but at the same time, how many times do I need the 3 extra walls? What the heck is this map? What the heck? Okay. Destroy 790 monsters within the range of 7.6. And this is hit it with a bolt, drop a gem bomb, shoot it with a bolt. Gem bomb, bolts, gem bomb. This might precisely be the level where I go, yeah, I do need 3 extra walls. Jeez. I need to force everything to go down this way and around. It's a lot of amplifiers, though. Start with 1 gem. 1 very qualified gem. Blockade there, and I blockade here. I force them to go down this way. I could then force them to go down even further by blockading here, all the way across. That's probably just asking too much. If I can get all 700 final hits early on, I think that that's really good. For right now, 1 gem, 1 tower seems to be okay. So right there's the edge of this one. This tower down below is only capable of hitting within the range until I just gave it the bolt accidentally instead of the beam. That's okay. For the most part, they're all dying within the range. For the most part. 300 mana off of being able to upgrade that. Kinda sucks, but that's okay. Just means I have plenty of time for the beams to work. I've lowered the range to the point that this should only be able to destroy within the range of the tome chamber. Wondering how obvious it is that I'm trying to avoid one word in my vocabulary for this game. Alright, that's still within the range of the tome chamber. Yeah. Yes, it is. Okay. Upgrade this one now, even though I don't have the beam to put back on it. Okay, that one was just barely getting outside of the range. Other than the wide open area out here, this seems like a pretty easy thing to do. Upgrade and place the beam. Use the bolt just to be able to survive that. Starting to hit outside the range again, so we'll lower that. I think it's okay. I'm glad I did it that way. Upgrade the bottom one instead of the top one. $330. More to go. Seems to be going okay. Poolbound and Bloodbound seem like they'd be a good addition. A shrine that stops healing. temporarily. Okay. I have had to decrease the range so much on these things. I'm kind of surprised they're still functioning properly. Just to try to keep all the final hits inside of the tome chamber circle. Oh, 32 shadow cores from the apparition. That's not bad. Apparition? It's probably easier to say aberration than apparition. Lowering the circles in which my tower can hit constantly. Another 25 shadow cores from that. That's cool. I want to make a pull down gem with a thing. Oh, I got a pool bound poison gem. This one still has bolts. Sure, use the bolts. And then become the gem bomb that destroys that one. Then honestly, I should have upgraded that one. Whatever, that didn't go well. Or that didn't go how I wanted it to. Well, that's okay. Oh, the tome chamber opened. I didn't realize that. Go back to 100% range. I was suddenly focusing on trying to get all of the little on the map things finished up. I'm gonna need one tier higher than that. Alright, no more monsters from the left, they'll only come from the right. Let's see, how do I go about this? I now have all these traps and amplifiers. And I can afford to use them. I guess for now I should just keep the mana gems going. Get those to level 12. I don't want to waste the beam on all these swarmlings. So I'll wait for them to go away before I re-equip a beam. I mean, I still have the beam equipped and it's not even getting used, so. 1.4 seconds of beam left. That one can get re-equipped with 1.6 going. I don't know what just happened at the game there, but it decided to almost entirely crash. Weird. It's interesting how the beam kind of just stays on one thing suddenly. Like it rotates through 4 or 5 quick targets and then settles on one. Because it's just like one hit from the rest of the turret is now enough. That's how it seems to be working to me, at least. I have 400,000 mana available. I'm not using a single instance of it right now. Let's start thinking of retooling this. So I've got an amplifier here. I've got a trap there. If I put a 2-color gem into the amplifier, you should try to get as many beam hits as possible because you'll have lots of hits and therefore have lots of mana hitting. So change soon if you're willing to listen to me, but let's wait for the last lesson. Well, you know how most of the rest of this game, I would have been trying to build like 20 towers and just maximize the amount of hits I could get in. With weak towers, I would not be getting as far as I have if I wasn't listening to you at least a little bit at any point in time on this. Let that be known first and foremost. There is no way I would be doing as well right now. I want to destroy that trap. And then I'll place a tower here and a tower here. I'll place a wall right here. But there's currently the monster there. I want to do a bloodbound and a poolbound gem combined in this amplifier. And then bloodbound here. pool bound in the trap. And the more hits this gets, the stronger it'll get. And by having the pool bound and the bloodbound gem here, it should boost both of them if I'm thinking correctly. And then giving this the beam, it will target the least HP. That felt weird to say because I said HP instead of HP. I suddenly got a British accent sort of thing in that word, and that felt weird to say. I'm not upset by it, it just was weird to realize. So putting a beam on this will mean that it attacks faster because it reloads 30% faster. I can place the tower there. And then I'll do another level 7 pool bound. Make it level 8. Also give it increased trap speed. You're going to target random. Yeah, you're going to target random. I want this. I want to make an armor tearing gem here. We're going to also make that reload faster than you would normally. I'll make a dual poison amplifier so that I can put a poison gem here at level 7. I just blockaded the only reason that they'd go through there. So that trap's now worthless. I'll just put it there, and then we'll put the poison here. Then we'll force him to go this way. So we want this one to reload faster. We want this one to ignore armor because it's poison. This will boost both the poison and the other gem. I am not getting as much mana though, which is going to start to hurt the longer this goes on. So let's make this a level 13 gem and put it there. There we go. I got with the curse skill tome. Don't know what that does, but I got it. I don't know what the barrage is either. But I'll learn what curse does after this. Okay. Let's see. This gets the beam, this gets the beam. That cannot upgrade. This can right now. But I want to upgrade the traps first. This is white, black, green, purple. If I just... Really dumb idea. Really dumb idea. Destroy this trap. Build a new trap right there. That is green, purple, white, black. There. This is now a 4-color gem that gets boosted by both of the turret, both of the amplifiers next to it. Which is really stupid and probably a complete waste of mana. But I want to see how well it goes. And then I'll build mana gems in the back row. The more hits this does, the stronger it gets. The more hits the mana gem does, the more mana I get. The more mana I get, the more my mana pool will level up, the more the pool bound gems will do. Wait, what? I hit the wall that was there as well. I didn't realize that. Uh-oh. I'm gonna duplicate that, put one there. Give it the bolt. I don't have 92k again. Give that the beam. I'll give this the beam. This is going so strangely because I suddenly decided to use all 5 gems all 5 gem types that I have. Oh, I'm out of freeze. Whoops. I can give this one the bolt. no longer going very well. They have stolen my orblets. I've returned a lot of them suddenly. I wish I could dual target, just be like, target the things that are the closest and the least HP. But sadly, that is not how this works. Okay, I'm starting to banish way more than anything else. Freeze. I got myself a slight gap. How much extra damage is this doing? 4,488 hits. I'm kind of close to that. There are too many things. Yeah, no, I wasn't gonna survive it. But hey, 130 extra, 130k XP extra is not bad. And I probably could have done better if I had like focused on one type of gem, but at the same time, that's not as fun. Another few wizard levels, never hurts. Okay, I got Curse. I don't know what Curse does. Plus 3% Curse spell range. Well, that doesn't tell me what it does. Is it gonna tell me anything else? Nope. I can't get it to a high enough level to have it tell me. Well, I need Curse to be able to do this wizard, or this tome chamber location. So what better place to learn what Curse does than the tome chamber that it requires? And that it is required. A 4-color gem will make no sense whatsoever. Hey, I had fun. Have 1,000 shadow cores at the start of the battle. Oh, that's cool. What is this? Destroy 216 cursed monsters within the range of 7.3. Weakens all hit enemies for a short time. 12 to 18 seconds curse duration. 9 tiles effective area radius. Shots ignore 40% of armor level, increased damage taken, poison damage taken. Slowing gem effect lasts 80% longer. And beacon effects have a 75% failure chance on the target. Interesting. But it charges faster than the freeze spell. That's interesting. Okay. So if I place a tower here, that's affected by 2 amplifiers, and if I place a tower there, that's affected by 2 amplifiers. So I need to curse monsters within this range. And the range starts all the way up here. So I don't think I need to worry about anything for the time being on how far I can go. Oh, I need to put my finger on 2 now as well. 1, 2, 4, 5. Skip 3 right now. This feels weird. Curse is just a weakening effect. Uh-oh. So I want to curse them while they're up here. Whoa, that's a lot larger of a radius than I thought. Interesting. So there's now freeze, which stops them, and there's curse, which slows them down and weakens them. Interesting. Curse all of those monsters. I like the visual effect of curse. That's really cool to me. It makes them look like really gross and pukey, like, but try to keep all the cursed ones within the range of the tome chamber. Gave that beam. Okay. I watched the monster die very quickly after giving it the beam and thought that suddenly I gave it bolt accidentally. Okay, so this goes all the way up to there, which is right in range of the bolt and right in range of that. Having to like rearrange how my fingers have been on this keyboard is interesting to me. Because now suddenly I need 4 fingers on the number keys instead of just 3. And so now my hand feels weird sitting there. Because I've got my thumb on the upgrade key, and then I've got my pointer and middle finger on 4 and 5. Inverted to how I said that. And then pinky and ring finger on 1 and 2, and there's just this awkward gap over 3. $11K plus 23. I cannot upgrade that twice. What is this charge at? 302%, but it doesn't give me another plus because of that. Interesting. Okay, so we upgrade and then give the bolt. Not bolt. Give the oh, that didn't hit a lot. Target the specter so it doesn't steal my stuff. Yep. 19 shadow cores. That's not bad. Oh, I get mana from that one. Let's actually do this in an interesting way. Keep freezing all of those together just to form a clump. Curse everything. Destroy 30 cursed monsters with beam. Oh, that's a cool achievement that I did not realize I would get. This is going pretty well. 148 cursed monsters. I believe it started with needing 250. With no upgrade to the curse to being able to make it stronger or anything like that. I'm gonna quickly make a tier 6 gem just to amplify the mana. Curse 'em. Gain 120 XP with cursed spell crowd hits. Cool. I'll take it. Ill Experiment is the title of that achievement. Awesome. Home chamber goes to there. That's still within range. It's a little bit out of range, but that's okay. I could send some waves together to try to curse a bunch of things all at once. Yeah, let's do that. $84 cursed monsters left to go. I'm about halfway through the waves. Over the range of that one, just a hair. The amount of swarmlings that I have put into this map makes this curse go a lot quicker, honestly. I want to freeze a lot of these to try to get them all together for one large curse hit. $33 more cursed monsters to go. My beams are about to run out, actually. 3.4 and 3.7. Chamber goes to there. I feel like I'm stretching my fingers by trying to keep them in the position of being able to click the buttons as I need them. Yay, Tome Chamber's opened. I just have to defeat 24 more waves. I don't know why my immediate temptation for that was, let's send the next 24 waves. Oh, I can increase the range back to 100%, because I no longer have to worry about targeting things within a specific area. Starts getting to be too much. I do have the freeze spell. No, I don't need my security stuff to go off. No place to hide. Cast 25 strike spells. Oh. It's the one downside I have of trying to play this game while screen recording instead of game recording. Is that whenever I have one of the security pop-ups, because I have I have either 2 or 3 different antivirus softwares going, simply because I watch anime, and sometimes those are very sketchy websites, like, that have the weirdest amount of pop-ups ads. Thankfully, I guess not thankfully, but the main anime website that I would use closed and is no longer in service, I guess. They're like, we can no longer offer anime without ads, and I was like, I'm fine with ads, I've got 2 antiviral things. I feel safe behind that. But they determined that it was just better to not have any amount of ads, rather than basically force you to have at least one ad to be able to play anything. But it was really nice because it would basically be like, here's the like, it just got released in Japan 20 minutes ago. Here you go. Here's your anime. So it was really nice to just be able to keep up with it before I got spoilers from different Japanese-based articles that were like Google translated to be like, this is what happens in the newest episode. Did you watch it? just realized that I can totally combine these two together to make a level 11 to make that one level 11. Curse these. Freeze those. Rah. Bolt that one. Beam that one. The giants getting cursed actually seems very valuable because it increases their damage taken and it ignores 40% of their armor level. And considering I have the boon thing against me of every attack gives them armor, having 40% ignoring to the armor seems really nice with that. Not that one. A total of 400 targets with curse spells. I can afford to let monsters through while I have the apparitions. Somewhat, anyways. $29 shadow cores. I feel like that was worth it. Build a tower there, and I build a tower here, and then I re-socket these level 12 gems out of it. And I put 2 level 8 gems into those. Upgrade down, place it there, duplicate, place it there. So what's the skill tome we just got? Amplifiers. Am I gonna finally be able to build amplifiers? I'm sure you'll be able to make you understand. It's just a matter of time. You'll solve that problem quickly if you're willing to listen. You're only one step behind the last lesson I can give. You ask yourself why people can do I can't see that last word you put in. No. You ask yourself how people can do for something. God dang it. This stupid YouTube like heart sending thingy is in the corner where I can't read it. Alright, endurance mode. It's just at the perfect spot that I can't read it right now. And I can't see the chat like on the screen in the top left over here. Like on my screen, exactly. Like it's not visible to me. Everything is targeting the nearest to the orb. So it looks like I'll finally be able to actually have amplifiers in the next group. that? 6 possessed giants. 200k HP per minute extra regen. And summons a beacon when killed. I was doing really good this time to not say that word, and I immediately screwed that up. All of my towers are targeting the nearest to the orb. You get to target swarmlings. No, that's giants. Swarmlings. You target random. You target the least HP. You target the nearest to the orb. That's fine. Freeze most things there for what it could get. I don't think I'm gonna make it on this round. Yeah, I'm banishing too many things at this point. That was only 70k. That's not horrible, I guess. So amplifiers and V18. Faster orblet rollback. Increased damage to swarms. Have 1,000 shadow cores at the start of a battle. Well, I just got 69 more. Kill 30 cursed monsters with beacon. I did it again. 120 XP with cursed spell crowd hits. Cast 25 strike spells. Hit a total of 400 targets with cursed spells. That's not bad. Four levels. So now under skills, I can range and firing speed ratio spread. What does that mean? Damage and special effect ratio spread. So the ratio of damage, firing speed, and range Oh, that's why it lagged, because Steam achievements were trying to load. I don't know what that other sound effect was. Oh, getting more of the achievements. Okay. I was like, what's that little bloop sort of sound effect? I wasn't following what it was happening. Well, that's J4. Here's J5. I think... yeah, we've got 30 minutes. That's enough time to be able to... finish J5, I think. Click to grant plus 10 rarity level to the next fragment dropped. Cost 100 shadow cores per fragment. Didn't I just get 100 shadow cores? No, 1,000 shadow cores. Oh. What's the highest rarity I have? 25 was this one. 24, 21, 29, 27, 25, 21. And the lowest I've gotten recently is 9, 7, 6. Is that a good use of shadow cores? Probably not. I can't increase the difficulty. Drop range is 9 to 35. I've not gotten a 35. Interesting. Is that a good use of shadow cores? That's what I'm questioning. Because I do have 1,100 of them that are just sitting there. Oh, this map looks pretty. Yay, I can build amplifiers. Costs 400 mana to do that though. Okay, I'm fairly confident that I want to send them through the middle. Which means that I will build a tower here to send them around. And eventually I'll put a gem in there. And I'll put a tower there. Otherwise, I will place the actual tower that's going to be used for fighting right here for now. So then I can do amplifier here. I cannot fit a bunch of gems around that. Okay, whatever. We tried. Tried to think of it. 1, 2, 4, 5, U. Being able to start with a level 5 gem is really nice, actually. comes a swarmling round after these two giants. Beam. Try to keep them cursed just because it does more damage. Because it ignores 40% of their armor. Here are the last 6 bolts. Then we'll put a beam back on this one again. I'm upgrading the middle one because everything goes by the middle. So those 2 level 5 towers are not super strong. But they are enough to slow it down. No, it's only got about 300 health. Curse a monster 3 times. Oh. I just went with it is a giant, and therefore cursing it a bunch means that it lowers its capabilities. Alright, we'll put a beam there and a beam here. Disables and weakens all active beacons, so I'm not seeing any beacons right now. Here's a chain hit. That would blockade, so I can't do that. Could actually do it like this. Build an amplifier. There's probably an achievement for building more than one amplifier even. Down to there. Upgrade and beam, upgrade and beam. Curse all those. Okay, this is going pretty well. More mana shards are on the field. You know what? Put the bolt on that so I can harvest the mana shard. Upgrade my main gem first. Side gem number 1. Go back to getting a bolt. You can have a beam again. Depleted a mana shard. Weird to me that it's using the beam to harvest the mana. I mean, it makes some amount of sense, but feels weird. $92 to be able to upgrade that. More shadow cores. For the most part, that beam is not targeting the other guys. Switch the targeting to try to weaken the strongest thing. I don't have 46k. Alright, mana shards are gone on the bottom right, on the right side. Alright, that's 3 mana shards harvested. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I want to build a tower first. I have a good inkling that there's some sort of achievement for getting a lot of mana shards open. Wondering if that's an achievement. Using curse on an apparition. Can't remember if freeze was or not. target the apparition? Yes, you can. Not capable of destroying it, though. Oh, I can't click on it. Dang it. Well, I tried. Okay, this is not exactly going as well as it just was. It's because my focus is so split between gems that I'm not actually doing that well. Target the least HP. This is the first time I'm about to lose an orblet before I get wow. First time in a while I've lost an orblet during the actual gameplay instead of just endurance mode. This is a rather hefty mana penalty. This is going really badly. And for all I know, it's just because of my targeting right now. I might just need more. Make one more level 10 gem. And then I won't touch it because I need all of that mana to be able to banish the monsters that are getting through. There we go. I had to send the last 2 waves at once or else I would not have had enough. I would not have had enough to be able to survive. Even selling a gem isn't going to be enough because I have to wait until the mana pool gives me the mana. Wow. That's the first one I failed in a while. Ouch. Well, that's still about 3 hours, which is the normal time that we go for, or the normal time we try for. So I think I'm gonna call it there instead of trying that level again. Tomorrow I'll be having a birthday celebration at 1 p.m. CST. And then Thursday will be Life is Strange, the finale, episode 5. Otherwise, I believe that is everything. And then there's still the Friday and Saturday stuff I'm gonna do anyways. But I'll deal with all that, or I'll explain that later. But tomorrow is my birthday, so I'll be doing a stream tomorrow at 1 p.m. I think my siblings will be joining me for that, which will be like the actual first time that I've celebrated my birthday with my family at all in like 4 or 5 years, something like that. Just because the last time was I went home for summer vacation. and did it that way. You asked yourself why people can do 40K, right? Next stream you will get answered. 40K. I don't know what 40K is referencing because my brain immediately went Warhammer, which I don't play. But yeah. If you can't tell, I finally moved, like, I can read the chat again. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. For reference to those not in Central Daylight Time, it was 4 hours before when this stream started, is when I'm doing the birthday celebration thing. But once YouTube loads, I will end the stream. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for helping me with this game as much as you have, to the person talking the most in chat. Thanks for all the help, because I definitely would not be as far as I am currently if I had kept up with what I was trying to do initially. So it's nice to actually, like, be successful in the game instead of kind of just sitting there just like, why isn't this working? As I kind of was for the beginning few videos of it. I think that is all my rambling that I have for now. I will see you guys later. Have a good night. Have a good day. Good afternoon. And peace out.